At the end of the day, it's all about freedom.
You would think if you were a journalist and you're covering the 15th anniversary of 9/11, well, look at all the stuff that I just laid out. There's a lot there. No? Am I crazy? There's a lot there. Hundreds of thousands murdered, trillions of dollars spent, cronyism all over the place, people making billions off this stuff, countries destroyed, millions displaced, and an attack that's still shrouded in secrecy, and they know more than they're telling us, and they're just now dripping out information, and they still won't tell the American people the full extent of what happened. I mean, if you're a real journalist, that seems like, I don't know, the type of story you would fucking live for.
Yeah.
Like, this is what we do. We'd cover this.
Or die for
And what did you get? Right. Well, what did you get on 9/11, on the 15th anniversary? I mean, what did any of these channels put up? None of that. None of this shit comes up. It's pure propaganda. It's just like, remember how sad it was. Here's a first-hand account. They make it. It's like watching CNN now. You're watching the coolest YouTube video ever. It's like, you watch a really good YouTube channel that's edited really well. Well, it's way better than that. They got the best production value. They got the best editing. They got the best cameras, the best system. And they'll put together a thing with, revitalized footage of HD take of the towers. And here's someone who saw it. Here's someone crying. Here's someone who lost their leg. Here's someone telling a story about how brave a firefighter was when they went in. But all this shit is to just get you emotional. It's just fucking, it's just disaster porn.
Yeah.
There's no real journalism going on at all. Like, it's amazing. You sit there, and by the way, it's like what a world fucking backward 1984 world
That's
we're
right.
in,
Yeah.
where I'm the comedian, and I'm sitting here going like, do any of you guys want to be real journalists about any of this shit? Or why are you just making a cool YouTube video? Why is this what you're doing with the 15th anniversary? It's like the way they apologize for Hillary Clinton in the beginning. It's just them kind of, apologizing for the state and the whole, train of events and everything. And there's no actual reconsideration of so is that just it? Are we ever going back to a pre-Patriot Act time, a pre-spying, a pre-war on terror? Or no, that's it. I mean, they have, obviously, the answer is no. They have no interest in going back to that. But you would think that somebody who has to look at themselves in the mirror just for the purpose of brushing your teeth and shaving or whatever, the fact that you have to stare into your own eyeballs for a little bit every day and call yourself a journalist and then run this crap, this just masturbation fest of how horrible 9/11 was, and this is our look at it, this is what we've got 15 years later. Let's look back on it. Here are some shrieks of someone jumping out of a building. Like, I get it. I get it was terrible. What is this?
Yeah.
Now tell me about what's going on at the Pentagon. What have you learned about this?
Tell me about how Donald Rumsfeld claimed that the Pentagon lost like $10 trillion or something on September 10th.
Well, why does that
And then that department exploded.
Right. And why does this only come up on the internet?
Right.